Today, we'll be working with the steak grill manufactured by RM Gastro. Using this appliance provides us with several advantages. One of the advantages of the upper grilling plate is the attached Teflon cloth, which prevents ingredients from sticking to this plate and allows us to use less fat for cooking. The upper grilling plate can be attached either on one half of this grill, as we can see here, or two grilling plates can be attached next to one another. The bottom plate is covered with a chrome layer, and again, the advantage is that it sticks less to foods than, for example, standard cast iron surfaces. Another advantage of chrome is undoubtedly the fact that it lets us cook a whole range of finer foods because it is gentler and does not tear them. To control the appliance, there is a main on and off switch, then two control lights. The orange indicates that the power is on. The green light indicates that the adjusted temperature has been achieved. We set the temperature using this thermostat with a range from 0 up to 300 degrees. For grilling steaks, we use a temperature of around 200 to 250 degrees, depending on the type of meat. Likewise, we can independently set a lower temperature for the upper plate and a higher temperature for the bottom plate. So we achieve the effect of having one side of the meat more well done, while the other side remains a little more rare. It all depends on the guest's wishes. Each of the mentioned surfaces has its own controls.
Každá z zde uvedených ploch má své vlastní ovládání.
Now let's have a look at how hamburgers can be easily prepared. We don't need to shape them, just make portions according to the weight or shape into balls. So now, we'll grill the burgers. We've already seen, no need to shape them. It's enough to prepare small balls. And so, the upper plate will give them the desired height. As you can see, as soon as the meat is seared on the outside, it does not stick to the upper Teflon surface. After about 3 minutes, depending on the meat composition and burger thickness, we can take the meat out. As you can see, it's not sticking to the surface, and we immediately remove minor remains with the scraper. We scrape it into the drip-off canal, and the undesirable excess fat flows away through the drain channel to the outlet drawer. So now, let's make a roasted beef sirloin. One of the advantages of using the upper plate is that while cooking, the roast or steak does not twist. It is nicely and quickly grilled on both sides and remains juicy inside. Let's see what the meat looks like if we make a slice. For the meat skewer, the process is exactly the same as for burgers or steaks. Again, the contact surfaces enable us to grill the skewer equally. If we need to cook some fine ingredients, we can put the Teflon cloth on the bottom plate as well. We can then use less fat because we increase anti-adhesiveness of the surface. And so we can prepare meals that are fine, tender, or that need gentle handling. In this case, for example, salmon.
potřebují jemnější zacházení, jako třeba losos.
After we've finished grilling, we need to clean the surface of the steak grill. A little distilled water or water with vinegar will be sufficient. We do not need to use detergents because they could adhere to the grilling surface. We keep the surface hot, or if it has cooled down, we heat it up and then pour water on it. Remains that are left on the surface are being cooked away. However, we must pay careful attention to personal safety because the moment when water comes in contact with the hot working surface, it evaporates rapidly and could cause us injury. In this way, we'll always keep the surface clean, smooth, and without unnecessary scratches. We don't need to use detergents, chemical agents, or steel wool. We can easily, and without the need for using tools, remove the Teflon cloth to clean it in a dishwasher or in the kitchen sink. The appliance that we presented today, the GASTRO Steak Grill, has got a total rated power of 6 kilowatts, of which 3 kilowatts are for the upper plate and 3 kilowatts for the bottom one. This is sufficient power for preparation of vegetable meals, mushroom meals, meals for minced meat, or pork or beef steaks, as well as for fish fillets. The appliance can be used for front cooking directly in front of the customer, and this steak grill will find its place in a hotel, restaurant, or even in a fast food stand. This appliance was designed with a chrome layer on the bottom plate and with Teflon on the upper plate. As we've shown in this short presentation, meals prepared using this combination are prepared very quickly. They require a minimum amount of fat and remain very juicy on the inside.